Hey Virgo, it's Tashina, the Wishing Moon. I know my shirt is ridiculously booby. I don't care. I never get to wear it, so I don't care. I'm just wearing it today. Anyways, Virgo, did you just like win a victory and you're like, that was shallow victory? Kind of getting that feeling. Okay, I forgot what I was doing. I am shuffling for Virgo 2018 November. Let me finish before you give me messages, please. Okay, Virgo, November 2018. I need just one message, please. Love related if possible, Spirit. Love related if possible. And I really don't want to show Virgo, so we're going to keep it down. Ah! Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's start with some... So what's going on? What's going on, Virgo? Scorpio season is in full force. It's always a real tough season for most people because it's, you know, like typical Scorpio. It's like 0 to 100, you know? Like, strike. You gotta strike. Strike while the iron's hot. Strike if you feel like people are coming after you. Strike. Like, Scorpios just strike, man. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. They also live in this depth of realm of depth that, like, no other sign lives in. They're ridiculously deep. And they need to be. Thank goodness for Scorpio to be there, you know? Like, listen, you know, if you know a Scorpio, you need to hug them on a constant and thank them for being this like deep water, earth, this water emotion sign that keeps us all in this trajectory that keeps going, because Scorpio is the one that takes on all the death and all the rebirth, okay? You know how hard that is? Virgo, you just taking on day-to-day goals. Like, that's kind of like what you guys do. So think about if your day-to-day goal was to like continuously die and be reborn again. Like, I can't even. I'm a Cancer and I can't even like be in that space for that long. I mean, I can only imagine what you guys are feeling right now as earth signs. So the good part about Scorpio and you guys, Scorpio and Virgo, in this lovely season of Scorpio is it will add to your sexuality. It will add, so if you're starting to feel like, I need better sex, I need like more sex, I need, you know, intimacy, you know, and it's not like, it's not like air intimacy where it's like, or fire intimacy where, you know, it's just like wham bam. It's actually like some deep intimacy where you guys like want to connect with somebody and want to share your heart energy with someone. So yeah, good, right? That's good shit right there. So good on you if you're like spending time in that. I think a lot of people are getting the same card. It's like just the same feeling of energy through the Scorpio season for most signs. You guys could be walking away from something. Okay, so some kind of, something you thought was nurturing to you, something you thought was supposed to like bring you this kindness was actually a lie and you're ready to move away from it. So yeah, there's the death part, right? You coming into the month just like, I'm ready to cut something out. I'm ready to cut something out. I'm ready to walk away from it. I'm done with the secrets. I'm done with the lies. Somebody represented themselves, or a situation represented themselves as being nurturing and kind and taking care of you, but it actually turned out not to be. And it might not even been so dramatic as like it turned out not to be. Maybe it's just like not what you want at the time. Okay, doesn't fit into your plan. That could be it. Okay, let's look at present. So end of October kind of feels like that happened. Maybe even August, to be honest. Started in August. You're like, you made a plan. You made a plan to run. Yeah. Okay. So. This is going to need some clarification. I'm just telling you right away. So here you are. You made the plan, okay? You're ready to go. Got your stuff together. You're ready to go. The truth of the matter is, whatever the situation was that was not what it turned out to be is still lingering. You're ready to offer love to a situation. You're ready to offer, and it could be with an air sign. It feels like an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. And I feel like you are ready to offer to this person, but there's some kind of gossip and drama behind what's going on. There could be even stalking. There could be, this Scorpio season is all about investigating, and it feels like somebody's doing investigating. It could be you. It could be around a person. If it's a water, listen. If it's a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay, you're investigating around the gossip around them because they have some drama associated with them, okay? If you're talking about an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, then you're ready to offer love, but there's still drama. There's still there's still this energy, this like gossipy, maybe even third party. They might be with somebody else. They could be with, if it's a water, it could be with an air sign. If it's an air, it could be with a water sign. And there's this issue around them, and I feel like you guys actually are doing some investigating. You are really looking into seeing what the best option is for you in this. I want to know outcome for Virgo. November 2018, please. Outcome for Virgo. Outcome for Virgo. There might be a situation, this just came up for me, okay? There might be a situation where you guys, almost initially thought that you could be in a polyamorous relationship, and it turns out you don't, someone's actually lying, and you don't feel comfortable in it, okay? So it's just not for everybody, but just a few people. I feel like that came up for some people. Oh, somebody asked you to be in an open relationship, and you were like, nah, I don't know, and then you actually maybe was considering it or did it, and then I found out that somebody was lying. Okay, Virgo. Outcome for November. Let's see. Outcome for November. Gosh, you guys Nothing. I'm gonna pull from another deck, I think. There's nothing that wants to be said here. I'm gonna pull from my Lenormand deck. It's a newer deck. I got some spirit energies in here today. Okay. So we're gonna put from the Lenormand deck to see. It's a new deck for me, so I'm not super familiar with it. So just so you know, okay. Key. Okay, what's the key? Oh, key and dice. So the key is taking a chance on someone. Maybe you don't listen to the gossip then. Oh, interesting. Any more? Virgo. Oh. Okay, I'm seeing positive things, okay? So whatever's going on, whatever gossip, whatever, nonsense is going on, I'm going to look up what this one is because I can't remember. This child is like, okay, child is, I'm young, I am new, I'm playful, immature, a baby, a kid, a teenager, small, short, or tiny are other ways to describe me. Okay, if a child isn't involved, because, I mean, there are 2 pages. There could be children involved. It could be that's what's going on with this drama. Somebody could have a child and didn't say anything. If it's not a child that's involved in it, and it could be like a baby mama too that's involved. All right. Because of this Empress, somebody's trying to leave their baby mama, somebody's trying to move on to a water or air sign, and keeps getting dragged back into some trauma, okay? That could be it for sure, for a few. I feel like the key is to take a chance to roll the dice and to see what happens. It's not like as simple as you guys think. It's like to take the risk and like go with your gut. So if you're feeling lucky, take the risk, right? That's the key. But if you're not, go with your intuition, because you got red flags. You got red flags all over. I mean, there's gossip around this situation. So yeah, red flags, red flags. And somebody's not making the effort. So you may do some investigating, find out this person is lying. They may be offering you love, and there's a lot of gossip around them, okay? They're also not making the effort to clear things up. That's what it feels like. And maybe the key is to take a chance. It's like, honestly, it's all over the place, because if you're going to go with your intuition, you're going to pay attention to the red flags and do the investigating and really figure out what you want, right? So then the other side is that there is this person comes with drama. That's it. They just do. They come with drama, and this could be like this could be like a past life kind of thing, where you're coming in to finish up something that you guys have started together in your karmic past. I feel like there's a lot of drama associated with this person, but there's a lot of love too. And if you are ready to take on their children, or they're ready to take on your children, then you actually just need to go with your gut and take the leap of faith and throw the dice and just, go for it. If you're really feeling, like this is the one, And I do feel like there's a past life connection with you guys. So if you're dealing with somebody that you feel like really connected to, you are. You know what I mean? You just are. Gosh, I feel like I pulled all the cards I needed to pull. I'm going to see what this card is right here that we flipped out. Rest and reconsider. And I know I'm saying you can't make decisions based on what I'm saying, all right? I'm just telling you, like, look out for the red flags. There's some trauma associated with this situation. It's going to be really hard for you to walk away because you feel like the key is this, like, taking the chance with this person and their kids, and or if you have kids, like taking the chance with your, there's kids involved in this some way. And really what you've got to do is take some time to rest and reconsider and see if this is really what you want. Is this really what you want? Like, do you really want to be somebody's stepmom? You know, do you really want to have somebody come into your kid's life that that has a lot of trauma associated with them? Yeah, you've got to go with your gut on this one. This one's not something I can tell you which way to go. I really don't. I feel like it could potentially be very good if you take some time and reevaluate and see what you actually want. And if it is having to do, I mean, you have to remember, like, you Virgo, it's like dealing with kids also during this time, or not even time, during any time, dealing with kids and bringing kids into situations of love take time. You've got to take the time to really decide if this is truly what is best for everybody involved. And it could be, depending on who you're dealing with, it really could be. I'm going to do something really actually different for you guys, because this doesn't, I know it didn't give you I didn't give you a ton of info, and I want to do one thing, okay? So, if you're dealing with, we're going to break it down just for Virgo, okay? This is just for Virgo. We're going to break it down with air, water, earth, fire, okay? So if you're dealing with an air sign, for Virgo, there we go. If you're dealing with an air sign, okay. If you're dealing with the air sign, it's time to move on. It's time to go over these emotional waters and let all the bygones be bygones and let it go, okay? Cross these waters and you'll feel much better. If you let some of this past crap go, you'll feel a ton better between you guys, and if not between you, then on your own, okay? It does look like families on that boat, so it does look like maybe you take them with you, You take this other person with you. You just have to let some past go, okay? If you're dealing with water, okay, let's do water. Water signs for Virgos. What advice do they need for November 2018? Okay. All right, so water signs, okay? So you got choices to make with the water signs. You have a lack of stability with water, okay? So they might come in, they might show you love, and then go back out. All right, so there's a lack of stability with water. There is also, there's passion between you guys. There's love. But it's not stable enough for you. So you got to decide on that. Okay, what did I say? Water. What did earth? Right? What did I do? Air, water. Okay, earth and fire. Okay, so earth is next. So earth another earth sign for Virgo, 2018, November. Earth, November 2018, earth signs in Virgo. Oh. Okay. Oh no, I want to show you all my boobs. Okay, so these cards are sticking out to me, okay? For Earth, you guys are willing to put the work in. You're willing to wait for your fruits to come to harvest, to be able to be harvested. There is a feeling of, there's a feeling of not being patient, because the Chariot came out with it. Chariot is a Cancer card, by the way, but it's also speaks of, we're talking about Earth, right? So it speaks of things being very, very black and white during the season. Things are very black and white, okay? So you might come into it knowing exactly, with the Earth sign, another Earth sign, know exactly what you need to put effort into, and then that changes out of nowhere, just black and white, okay? Also, there's a feeling of not being patient, like you don't feel like you have the patience to wait for this Earth sign, okay? And they're kind of slow. All right, air, fire, last one, fire. Fire signs with Virgo, November 2018. Fire signs. Fire signs. Okay. You might be dealing with Sagittarius. We've got Temperance in reverse. So with fire signs, there's a lack of balance. You guys, there's the lack of give and take. There's trouble with them opening up emotionally. Also, there might be a need to look in another direction with them, like meaning like not look their way, okay? I mean, like go in a different direction, because they're not ready to step into the world that you have, step into your world, okay? So they are interested in a different path, and they're also not in a balanced state with you. So yeah. Okay, so fire, no good. I mean, not no good, but you know what I mean? It just takes, it's not at the right timing. You know, it's all about timing. That's all it is. Okay, Virgo, you got the best of me. You got like extra. Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you next month. Bye.